coming off that win against LSU and Kentucky. Do you feel like we have that fire is still lit in a sense, or do you feel like we're trying to regroup and we're kind of focused a little bit more on Auburn and we may need to reshuffle things?
I think because the team is seeing how much improvement we made over the season, I don't think there's any turning back as far as getting complacent. We've grown too much. We've come way too far to now get to the end of the season when we haven't, if we're honest, we haven't done anything yet. We're not solidified in the playoffs. We're not SEC champions. We won the West, which is appreciative. Coach Saban says, win the West, win your conference, and then go on from there. And so for us, we're way too far into the season to be looking back and even looking too far ahead, thinking about Georgia, thinking about Auburn. I think the message for the guys in the locker room will be, as much as we want to get the young guys in, this is just as important for us as older guys, as starters, as it is for them. We want to continue to play good and build ourselves up for the next week.
That's a good message for the players, going into this weekend, that they just need to remember that, literally every weekend we need to be 1-0. That's the goal. And like we said before, when it comes to just that Bama standard, it's not just an internal thing, that it's external too, because the playoff committee, they hold us to a different standard. Coach Smook, how do you feel considering Chattanooga is 7-3, second in their conference? I mean, they have a guy, and I'm going to get to him, a wide receiver who's almost at 1,000 yards. How do you feel about Chattanooga and us just going into that game? Do you feel like the guys, like they still got that fire underneath them, or do you feel like maybe, this may be a game where they try to take their foot off the gas?
This Bama team this season, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Nah.
That team played every rep they was on the field against Kentucky, and this team is awake. Everybody was talking about the early game is going to get us. We came out a score on the first drive, like you said, sis, to work and get reps and get guys technically sound and more timing together, like Malik Benson. You're going to need him in big games in the future. So I feel like this week is going to be that type of game for this offense, our offense. Now, as far as stopping their offense, they do have some legit guys at receiver based off the numbers. But the numbers don't tell everything, because you go look at that schedule, there's not a top 50 ranked defense they've played. I don't see this game being very close. I feel like this is the game where I would love to see just an aggressive defensive play calling style, make guys man up, make guys follow guys across the field. Like don't give away your mix schemes. Just make guys win their one-on-ones. This would be a perfect game to let guys win one-on-ones. This is a perfect game to just go and outman the guy in front of you. Yes, stick to the scheme. Yes, execute. All those things, yes, accordingly. But this is a game where guys should be able to win one-on-ones consistently all day.
If you all wanna be loved,